Morning. Here we are in the finest country of Scotland then. No point in showing you us driving up because everybody doesn't want to see the A1, then the A74, then the M8. But we're just north of Dunoon. Parked up a nice place at Ardgarten, I think it was called, last night. There's the motorhome in the background. Here's all the hills around, and what we're doing is we're going to have ourselves a week. Easter week this is, so gonna have ourselves a week in hopefully a bit of sunshine, doing a bit of hill walking, just generally relaxing, taking advantage of the right to roam, stay where you like type stuff in Scotland, and also the forestry Scotland that allow you to stay on lots of their car parks for the night. So yeah, we're going to go and do some walking. This morning we're going to walk out to a little waterfall walk, couple of miles, Alta Ruback I think it's called. Do that for a couple of miles, and then hopefully we're going to go and walk over one of these mountains here, just to get a bit of height and just see how nice it is. We're going to generally pigeon ourselves. We haven't really, not really going to follow the map because we sort of geographically know where we're going. So, and you can right to roam here, so you can walk wherever you like. So right, join us and we'll go for a walk over the mountains. Say hi, Miss Chesney.
Hi.
Look at this, only in Scotland could you get a wildlife hide like this. First of all, it's got like a wildlife book here for you to look at. Then not only has it got like the little opening up windows and that, and a few like posters and everything like they normally have, it's got cushions to keep your bum nice and soft. And also, look, in case you haven't got your own binoculars, it's got a pair of binoculars here for you to use as well. How nice is this? And then that's the view outside. Look at that. Okay, well it said waterfall route, So here we are. We've already seen a few little waterfalls, but I think this is the daddy-o of them. Look at that. Now I know, I'm thinking to myself, wouldn't it be great to get in that pool there by that waterfall and have a little swim? But the grim reality of it is, right, that would probably be the end of my existence, because it would be so cold. It wouldn't just shrink bits, it'd probably stop bits altogether. But look at that. Totally glorious. How wet must it be here? You know, some of them mosses you've just seen, and ferns and everything hanging off the trees. How wet? Very wet. I guess this is the beauty of Scotland. There's nobody here. We haven't seen anybody yet today. Imagine having your picnic here with that as your view. How beautiful would that be? Right, how nice was that then, walking into around the woods?
It's good.
It was good. All the nice waterfalls. It's mega damp in there, that's why there's all that moss growing and everything. So what we're going to do now is we've left that behind us, back down the ways there, and what we're going to do now is we're heading this way, up there. I'll just show you up there, and what we're going to do is we're going to try and get some height on now. We're going to try and get up on a couple of these big bends, and just get some height, look back down on the loch, and then we'll come back along Loch Eck afterwards. But we want to get some height now, don't we? Practice. Yeah?
Yep.
Good, let's go. How dark and spooky is this, Jess?
I know.
Do you think you're going to be murdered?
No, I don't think so.
You are going to be in a minute by me. I'm not sure Chesney's happy about the steepness of this. I'm keen to get to the top. She thought we'd already arrived. Come on, there's a good friend. You miserable now?
No.
You look it.
Last night it was.
Look at the mountains around here, look at that. How smart is that? Well, we've certainly got up high. We're not quite going to make it to the top, but that's okay. We've got to go ourselves back somewhere over there to a track, and then head off back down and walk along the side of that loch back to where the van is. Let's Right, well, I'm just on the shore of the beautiful Loch Eck, where we walked around and in the hills over today. I forgot to film. You can see it's beautiful and still behind us now. I forgot to film the end piece today, so I'll film it now. We did 11 miles in total, gained I think 1,500 feet or something like that. So we did all right in the end. Miss Chesney wasn't having any of going to the top of the mountain. No, she'd run out of fuel just before we got there. I think she stopped at Camp 3 or something like that. But it was still good, still beautiful to be up in the mountains there, you know, glorious, warm, sunny, you know, and because it's April now, no midges, so yeah, absolutely glorious. Tomorrow we're going into Dunoon for the day. Alright, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, always helps. Thank you.